Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and this is a tutorial on how to make a Dagger of Time from the movie Prince of Persia. It's pretty easy to do, actually. It just takes a few sheets of balsa wood. The blade is 3 sheets that are glued together, and some cardboard. And I cast an acrylic handle here, if you can see that. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'll show you how to do that. You can, but if you want to, you can make a balsa wood handle, which is what I did here. And that inserts into that and glues in place. I also put a little jewel on there. You can buy that at arts and crafts stores. They come in bags of like 20 of them for $5, something like that. But it's not that hard to do. And what I'm going to do, if you're quick to this video, you won't be able to get the tutorial right away. But I will be uploading the templates and more information on my website, so you can, print these up, cut them out, and make your own Dagger of Time. It's kind of neat. It comes out pretty good, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So I will show you a little bit about how I made this, but there's more on my website, and you can download that packet. Okay, carve out the strips of balsa wood according to the template that you can download. Glue the strips together to make the blade shape. Carve out the double grind on the blade, the double hollow there, to get a nice blade shape. Make sure you cut out your handle piece and put the notch in it so you can fit it on the blade. Okay, so what I've got here is the Dagger of Time. The basic structure is pretty much done, and if you wanted to, you could go ahead and finish it up now. You glue the remaining parts together and then paint it up, and you'd be done. I'm going to take it a step further and do more. I'm going to take it a few steps further and do more work on this to make it look more like the original. But we got a 3-piece sandwich from the blade, which is nice. We've got a handle there, and then a little end cap, and the little end cap that goes on that. Right? So it's looking pretty good. I am going to, and I've taken video of how I cast this with resin, and I'll show you some of that video if I haven't already. And I have to cut a notch in it so I can put that in there, and then I'll put the end cap on that. And it'll look pretty nice. And then I'm going to do a little bit more with this. But if you wanted to go right ahead and finish it off like this with just your basic wood pieces, this would be pretty nice. You could paint it, add a little detail, and you have yourself a nice little Dagger of Time. You could paint this to look kind of glassy. You can paint it so it looks like there's some sand in there. So there we go. I'm going to continue on with this. This is what it looks like with the resin handle. That looks like a glass. I use a product called Instamold. Take your wooden handle that you carved and build a mold around it out of wood. Pour the Instamold right in that mold, and then let it set and harden overnight, or as long as is recommended. Then once it's hardened, you remove it from the wooden mold you made, and take your wooden handle right out. Now set the mold up, just the Instamold part of it, set it up and pour a product called Easy Cast right into it. It's 2-part epoxy. You just mix them together and then pour them right in the mold. Once that hardens, now this takes overnight. Once that hardens, take it out, clean it up a little bit, and it's ready to use. Cut a notch in it and assemble it on. Now let's do a little bit of the detail work. What I have here is I used cardboard as accents. A cardboard wrap. I added, well, let me see. I did a little bit of trimming here. Trimmed things down a little bit with a knife. Added the cardboard, and I put a jewel on the end of it. This is just cardboard strips. So it's ready to go.